Welcome to 9 News Now. I'm Elizabeth Vowell. We are following some breaking news out of Iberville Parish and a shooting outside of the courthouse there. The Iberville Parish Sheriff's Office is on the scene. This is a live look this evening. Things are still very active. The sheriff tells us that 2 deputies were injured, including his own son. The suspected shooter has also reportedly died. Sources tell us that deputies were booking the man into jail when he fired the shots. It's not clear how badly the deputies are hurt, but since our last update, one official says that a deputy was described as fighting for his life, while the sheriff's son was described as stable but not out of the woods. So that would indicate that they were pretty badly hurt in all this. This, of course, is a developing story. You see our crew is there on the scene. We're also in contact with law enforcement. We'll have a live update on this situation coming up tonight on 9 News at 10 on WAFB. State police tell us they plan to release more videos from the investigation involving Kyron Lacy and a deadly crash. This comes after Lacy's family's attorney told HTV and Homa that the story state police initially told the public about the crash was not accurate.
At the time of impact, he's 72.6 yards behind the vehicles at the time of impact. Keyword, behind the vehicles. That is not how this story was ever painted.
The nearly 45-minute interview includes one video of the collision, and you see Kyron Lacy's green Dodge Charger arrive at the wreck scene after the crash had already occurred. It also included body camera video that you see here of a state trooper who appears to be instructing a witness on what to say. We're told the witness then refused to sign that written statement. Matt Ory, the attorney representing the family, says all of this is contrary to what state police initially said. The Legislative Black Caucus called on the Attorney General to take a look at everything, and the AG today issued a statement saying her office will independently review the file. 9:02 now. Let's take a look at your weather picture over to Dr. Steve Caprotti. And it was a busy day, Steve.
It was, and we had a good bit of rain around Monday morning. Tomorrow morning, a different hazard potentially. Dense fog advisory now posted for most of the area, 3 a.m. till 9 a.m. on Tuesday. Give you a look at our fogcast. We advance from now. Midnight should be fine, but overnight some fog developing. Here we are at 6 a.m. It's not necessarily going to be everywhere, but some patches of dense fog. 8 a.m. same story, maybe a greater threat near and north of the interstates. And by mid-morning tomorrow, anything should be gone. So it's a relatively narrow window, but keep that in mind for the morning commute on Tuesday. Otherwise, a muggy start in the low 70s, mid-80s at noon, highs around 90. Another hot day. Should be noticeably drier, though. Rain chances only about 20%. Live look outside tonight, mainly dry around the capital city and warm. 79 here, same in Hammond, Gonzales, still 82. Notice I said mainly dry. Still tracking a little bit of rain tonight. Heavy rain in Wilkinson County, rolling right on through Woodville at this hour, lifting to the north. And then we got a couple of showers, one of those now approaching Denham Springs from the south, another one out around Holden, Albany at this hour, lifting northward. So still a few showers, even some heavy stuff up across the state line. Relatively small rain chances tomorrow and Wednesday, still hot, and then some relief later this week. Highs come down a little bit, mid-80s into the weekend, but the nights and mornings especially should be really nice. Low 60s by the weekend. A dry weekend as well. Looks really good for any outdoor plans. Liz?
Thanks, Steve. A new partnership between Baton Rouge Community College and local leaders will help out local domestic abuse survivors. The program is called Safe Wheels Alliance that allows students in BRCC's automotive training program to work on cars of domestic violence survivors for free. They'll be able to do general maintenance like oil changes and tire rotations. The head of the Iris Domestic Violence Center says this small act will make a big difference for survivors who are trying to rebuild their lives, and appointments can be made anonymously online. Coming up on 9 News at 10, Point Capit Tourism is getting a rebranding to bring more folks to the area. We'll take a look at what's new and why you should give it a visit. And of course, we're continuing to follow that major developing news out of Iberville Parish. 2 deputies injured in a shooting. We will again have a live update for you coming up on 9 News at 10. And that next newscast is at the top of the hour on WAFB. Thank you for joining us here for your quick look at your headlines. Have a good night.